So Google Keep gives you the option to create all sorts of notes, whether it's a drawing, it's typed out, or it's an image. But it's also got another little secret feature in there that you may not have noticed. And you kind of have to use a couple things here to make this work. But Google Keep will look at photos that you've taken, find the text in them, and translate that into actual typed out text that you can use. So you need to get a photo first. That's the trick. What I'm going to do here is if I was on my browser here I've got my browser and I've got my phone up next to it. From my machine here, I could go into a note and I could go and say I want to add an image. And if I had an image that had text in it already, then that would work. But I don't think that I do really. Well, maybe this one. Let's see if this will even work. I'm going to test this out right here. I've got guest Wi-Fi up. And what it means here is that when I've got this little note and I click the three dots at the bottom here, I have the option of grab image text. And it's going to try and look at my image and see if it can find any text in there and turn it into text. So I click it. It says image text has been grabbed. And if I look here in my actual note, it has grabbed the words guest Wi-Fi and actually typed them out in the note itself. So I'm going to use my phone, make that a little more complicated. Over on my phone side, I'm going to hit the little image button at the bottom, and I'm going to take a photo because I have a can here next to me. So let's see how it handles this. Nutrition facts. Use the photo. And here's where I say you might need a couple different things at once because I've got the image here. I'm going to give it a title like OCR, which is optical character recognition. And that's the technology in the background, of course, that is recognizing characters and turning it into something. But when I'm on my phone, and here's the weird part, I hit the same three dots I did on the browser, and there's no option here for me to grab the text. It doesn't say anything about grabbing text. So for whatever reason on the phone, it doesn't like that. Hit the little plus in the other corner just to check, and nothing there either. I can choose image, I can start drawing on top of it. Different things there. Take another photo. If I go back, let's see, one last chance. If I do a select by just holding and then I choose three dots, nope, still don't get it on there. So the phone just doesn't give me the choice to go ahead and convert it. But, of course, as we saw in the browser, I should see that option here. So I'm going to come to my browser and hit those three dots. I get the option to grab the image text. It says image text grabbed. That was a rough one, but it tried. I mean, it got a fair bit of it out of there, especially considering the weird angle, the curve, the glare. Actually kind of impressed with that. If I were taking a photo of a more typical, flat, easy to read document, I'm sure it would handle it that much better. So that document could be instructions for something, it could be work that a student did, it could be a rubric that you've photocopied or printed out or something, and you've got a paper copy that you now want to digitize. You could just take a photo of it and have Google Keep translate the text. And then if I wanted to, I could just click this and copy that right over to Google Docs. And I've had all that text from the image now captured and put into my Google Doc. So you can get pretty creative with the kinds of posters and signs and name tags and different things that you might want to take a picture of and keep, and then turn that into some actual typed text. But just remember that even though you're taking those photos on your device, on your phone, you're going to have to go to the browser when it comes time to actually translate that into any kind of typed out text.